Swadika, and thank you for joining us for the morning edition of NBT World Brief. You're with me, Tra Chirakalsan. Their Majesties King Maha Vajiralongkorn and Queen Suthida remain in China for the historic 5-day visit. Over the weekend, Their Majesties were shown China's latest advancements in robotics and smart education technology. Over the weekend, Their Majesties visited the Humanoid Robot Innovation Center in Beijing. During the visit, Their Majesties observed demonstrations of artificial intelligence-powered robots, including humanoid prototypes, three-dimensional models, and specialized robots for logistics, healthcare, and disaster response. Highlights included the Tiangong robot, capable of navigating varied terrain, and robots designed for medical procedures, firefighting, and educational purposes. The center opened in 2023, showcases China's collaboration between private tech companies and local government to advance robotics innovation. On Sunday, November 16th, Their Majesties visited the National Center for Education Technology and Resources, observed the development of China's Smart Education of China platform that helps with the remote learning experience for students. The platform currently connects over 500,000 schools, nearly 293 million students, and more than 18 million teachers across the country. Their Majesties also witnessed a live demonstration linking students in Beijing with peers in Hainan, engaging in interactive lessons about tourism and cultural experiences. The visits highlight the integration of advanced AI technology into robotics and education, reflecting efforts to promote innovation, equitable learning, and practical applications in daily life. Chinese government media Xinhua News quoted an academic on social sciences, Xu Liping, saying that this royal visit is expected to unlock new cooperative potential in emerging sectors, including smart cities, AI, photovoltaics, and electric vehicles, where complementarities are strong, adding that increased two-way trade and economic interactions are likely to accelerate, significantly boosting personal exchanges. Thai and Cambodian officials were scheduled to meet today to plan temporary border markers, but Cambodian authorities requested the session to be moved to tomorrow, November 18th. Thai and Cambodian authorities had scheduled a joint meeting today at Ban Nong Ya Keo and Ban Nong Chan in Sa Kaeo province to plan the placement of temporary border markers. However, Cambodia requested to postpone the meeting to tomorrow, citing delays in submitting IT certification documents. The documents are expected to be delivered later today, allowing the session to proceed tomorrow from 9 a.m. to noon. Officials plan to finalize marker details before starting installation on Wednesday. Over the weekend, the focus was on rice paddies near border markers 41 and 42, when soldiers worked alongside the farmers to ensure a safe and timely harvest, highlighting the ongoing collaboration between local communities and the military in border areas.
ก็กังวลนะครับกลัวจะไม่ได้เกี่ยวเพราะว่ามันสถานการณ์ไม่ค่อยดีอย่างนี้ถ้าเกิดเหตุปะทะกันก็ไม่ได้เกี่ยวอยู่แล้วล่ะครับก็ต้องยอมทิ้งไปเลยของผมอยู่ตรงนู้น20ครับ20 ไร่ตรงนู้นอันนี้นาของยายเพียรเขาก็มาช่วยกันกี่ไร่ได้คะตรงนี้เขาตกประมาณ20 กว่าไร่เนี่ย
Meanwhile, Thailand Mine Action Center, or TMAC, continues its demining operations in Ban Krut District, Buriram Province, clearing an additional 2,961 square meters of land. Since operations began on October 28, 2025, TMAC teams have now secured a total of 85,417 square meters of safe land. However, 269,609 square meters remain confirmed as suspected mine-contaminated areas. TMAC says the mission underscores the strong commitment of the Royal Thai Armed Forces and the Thailand Mine Action Center to eliminating landmine threats and restoring safety and stability for communities along the Thai-Cambodian border. KASIKORN Research Center expects Thailand's economy to grow modestly this year, but warns that rising fiscal risk could threaten the country's credit outlook if not addressed urgently. KASIKORN Research Center forecasts Thailand's economy to expand by around 2% this year, noting that monetary policy should remain on a gradually easing path, with any rate cuts guided primarily by economic conditions. However, the think tank has raised a strong alert regarding Thailand's fiscal health. It warns that the government's weakening financial position, worsened by years of post-pandemic spending, has become a major concern for global rating agencies. KASIKORN Research Center Deputy Managing Director Nathapon Triratana Sirikul says the recent shift in Thailand's credit outlook from stable to negative while maintaining a BBB+ rating reflects mounting worries over the country's deteriorating fiscal stability. She cautions that Thailand could face a credit downgrade within the next 1 to 2 years if corrective measures are not enacted. KASIKORN Research also notes that establishing clear spending limits for quasi-fiscal measures under Section 28 of the Fiscal Discipline Act would help strengthen confidence among international credit rating agencies.
ถ้าย้อนกลับไปดูในช่วงโควิดเนี่ยกรอบตามมาตรา 28 กิจกรรมกึ่งการคลังเนี่ยมันเคยขยายกรอบเพดานขึ้นไป 35% แต่ว่าพอหลังโควิดก็ลดกรอบกลับมาเท่าเดิม 32 นะคะตอนนี้เนี่ยก็อยู่ใกล้ๆประมาณ 30 ซึ่งในระยะข้างหน้าเนี่ยถ้ามีกรอบมีเกณฑ์การดำเนินมาตรการผ่านกิจกรรมกึ่งการคลังนี้อย่างชัดเจนอันนี้ก็น่าจะช่วยสร้างความเชื่อมั่นได้ค่ะ
The government warns farmers to watch for poultry diseases as seasonal weather changes increase infection risks. Deputy Government Spokesperson Ayarin Pandrit says the Department of Livestock Development is warning that fluctuating temperatures and unstable weather conditions can lower immunity in poultry, making them vulnerable to respiratory infections and major diseases such as avian influenza, Newcastle disease, and fowl cholera. Farmers are advised to tighten biosecurity measures by improving ventilation in poultry houses, maintaining stable temperatures, keeping feed and water systems clean, and preventing contact with vectors. Regular vaccinations and deworming are also recommended. Authorities stress that if poultry are found sick or dead under unusual situations, they must not be sold, distributed, or consumed under any circumstances. Instead, farmers should report immediately to local livestock officers for rapid intervention. For assistance or to report suspected cases, farmers can contact their district or provincial livestock office, the Bureau of Disease Control and Veterinary Services, or the Department of Livestock Development hotline at 063-225-6888. And lastly, Thailand has officially set the stage for two of Southeast Asia's biggest sporting events as the torch relay for the 2025 SEA Games and ASEAN Para Games got underway in host cities. The torch relay for the 2025 SEA Games and ASEAN Para Games was launched over the weekend at the Activity Plaza in front of Bangkok's indoor stadium, Hua Mak. The ceremony marked the formal handover of the Flame of Victory, with simultaneous relay events taking place across all 4 host provinces. Ambassadors from ASEAN member states joined senior officials and distinguished guests at the celebration. Tourism and Sports Minister Athakon Sirilatayakon expressed heartfelt gratitude for His Majesty the King's gracious bestowal of the Flame on November 6. He said the flame represents purity in sporting competition and reflects His Majesty's vision for advancing Thailand sports development. He added that the relay is a powerful symbol of friendship being passed on to the host provinces of the 33rd SEA Games, Bangkok, Chonburi, and Songkhla, along with Nakhon Ratchasima, which will host the 13th ASEAN Para Games. The 33rd SEA Games will run from December 9th until the 20th, with the opening ceremony on December 9th at Ratchamangala National Stadium. The ASEAN Para Games will follow from January 20th until the 26th of 2026, offering another opportunity for Thailand to showcase sporting excellence on a regional scale. And that wraps up our morning edition of NBT World Brief. Stay updated with the latest developments and more. Just scan the QR code on your screen to access our full coverage across all platforms. Until next time, สวัสดีค่ะ